morning, guys. We're back today for another reaction. We're going to be reacting to Bad Batch, Season 1, Episode 9, Bounty Lost. Where we last left off, Cad Bane has Omega, and now we probably got to go get her back. I'm very excited to see that Cad Bane's in the show. I love when the Star Wars universe connects things, and while, yeah, I would appreciate maybe a new character here and there, obviously, at different points. When a existing character makes sense for the story and it works, especially if I think that they're gonna be possibly connecting some things with Mandalorian and the sequel trilogy here, with cloning and the Force and such. Cad Bane makes sense. Look at some of those early Clone Wars episodes. Cad Bane had a hand in some of that stuff, so it could make sense maybe that Cad Bane's not actually working for the Cameroons like we think, and maybe Cad Bane was sent, or maybe Cad Bane was, and the Cameroons are working with Palpatine, or maybe Cad Bane is working for Palpatine. Like, there's a lot of different things. Let's watch, though, and see if they can rescue her. That's the first big step, is, like, what's happening with Omega? Why is she so important? Yeah, I'm so excited. Like, this is Star Wars right now, and I love it so much.
Ta-da. The only vessel in our scanners is Crosshairs, and he's right on top of us.
Oh, wow.
Don't let them get away.
Crosshairs, wow. This is like taking place immediately after. Oh, Omega. We'll get you. We'll get you. We'll get you. It's okay. Hang in there. Oh my gosh, the music for him is so good. I think what's really cool is that you can tell that Cad Bane is aged, but he still feels like the same character, and it doesn't feel out of place. You can tell there's like a little bit of age to him.
I have the girl.
Okay.
What is her condition?
Once you have retrieved the genetic material needed, terminate her.
Dude!
This is all that
I was not expecting that.
Shot my leg off.
The show.
I further analyzed Omega's genetic profile and discovered she has pure first-generation DNA. Clones were created from a host named Jango Fett. While our genetic structure was modified for growth, acceleration, and obedience, clones like that exist. To my knowledge, there's only one other. A male clone, codenamed Alpha, later referred to as Boba. Since he disappeared at the start of the war, that makes Omega the sole living source of Fett's raw genetic material.
If she's vital to the
my
Kaminoan's
gosh.
cloning operation comes.
Oh, I got chills. This is such a good episode.
Not that way.
They literally just dropped Boba.
You need to rewire the servos in your hip.
It makes sense.
first.
That is
Fennec?
what I am trying to do.
Cad Bane.
You just let me.
You
So is there
are a
not more?
prisoner.
There's gotta be something
Exactly.
more to her.
It's not like
Unless
I
she's-
can escape off this ship.
Unless she's just purely
That
just
is a
a
valid point.
pure DNA. Is this Cloud City? Are we on Bespin? Is this Bespin? Makes sense.
Omega! Omega, are you there? Omega! It's
Oh,
long range. I'll try to boost the signal.
they care so much.
Where are you?
This is frightening. Look at this visuals.
Mr. Bane, an unidentified ship is approaching.
Oh,
Get out.
who is it? It's not.
No!
It's not. Obviously, it's
I'm not
not
going with
the Bad Batch. Oh, is it gonna be Fennec? It's gonna be Fennec.
What
It's gonna be
your
Fennec.
life can give.
She has
He's
the money.
right.
It's Fennec!
Fennec Shag.
I have the case.
Oh my. This is awesome. Like, there's just pure serotonin just going through my veins right now. Like, never in a million years. Oh, wow. Never in a million years would I have thought that Fennec Shand and Cad Bane would be having a duel over Omega. Oh, we're getting this stuff already? Oh my gosh, this looks like the same cloning stuff in The Mandalorian. This looks like the same cloning thing on Exegol. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're actually doing this. Are those Camoans? That's kind of gross looking. Ew. That would give kids nightmares if you saw that. Oh! y'all keep fighting, like, this is gonna, like, the Bad Batch are gonna get here and get her. Like, I want her to be rescued, but I also kind of want some conflict. I'm not surprised that Fennec's actually able to hold her ground. But, like, the thing is that neither bounty hunter really has the upper hand. They're both struggling. Ooh. Oh, I was about to be like, they're not killing him like that. Yeah, so most of what they showed us in that little mid-season trailer, which really wasn't much, it's been in this episode. So now moving forward, we still don't have much. All I know is that there is some division in Kaminoans, because I think the one has, she has, like, a lot of protective nature over Omega, and the other one, like, wants Omega for the purpose and the reason, and that is it.
Omega!
Oh,
You in there?
Oh, Wrecker. Wow. They got her back.
Different.
Different? How?
I think even more than they realize. I think, yeah, she's a Gen 1, but I think there's more to it.
Appear to have been sabotaged.
Fennec. That. Fennec's good. Oh, but Cat's gonna get his revenge, though.
If you change your mind, you know how to reach me.
So she hired her own bounty hunter to keep it away from Lama Su. He hired Cad Bane. I love it. I love it. Oh. This little civil war, mini Cold War between the Kaminoans. Oh. It makes so much sense because, like, I noticed that there was always a little bit of tension and difference between the two. Always just a little bit. Like, they agreed, but not fully agreed.
You are never going back to Kamino.
Promise?
I promise.
Don't make a promise like that, because, you know, now it's gonna be broken and it's not. Wow. Okay, so that's easily the best episode. They keep getting better and better, and I love that. Yeah, we got the huge duel between Fennec and Cad, which is awesome. And I think what's cool is, like, Fennec on her own strength was, like, losing, but, like, by using some tricks and some tools, she's able to beat him, which I think that makes sense. Like, if you have the right tools and you can trick him, then yeah, Cad Bane's a great duelsmith, but, like, if you tie him up, he can't shoot you. So, and it definitely seems like she had a little bit more of the upper edge in the hand-to-hand combat. But yeah, we now know that there's basically, like, a small little, like, Cold War, Civil War between the Kaminoans that they don't really, like, I think, fully realize. Or I guess Lama Su doesn't realize, that she's going, behind his back. And, she hired Fennec to keep her away. I think now that we know that 100% that she is a pure Gen 1 clone of Fett, I think, see, it still makes me wonder, like, did they specifically say that it's of Fett? Because I think they just said that she's 100% of the original host, but they never explicitly said that the original host is actually Boba. Or not Boba, but Jango. So, like, she could still be a clone of someone else. She could still be a clone of Palpatine. She could still be a clone of fill in the blank. I mean, it would make kind of more sense for it to be Boba with how they're going with this. Like, we heard Boba's name, so Boba's showing up, and we know Boba has a connection with Cad Bane. Boba has a connection in the future with Fennec, and so. And what's really interesting is I have no clue where they're gonna go next, like, within the next episode, because, well, obviously, like, Cad Bane is still gonna be after. Cad Bane is still on the hunt. I imagine that they're gonna keep sending more bounty hunters, which could introduce many people, to be honest. We could actually see Beckett. That'd be cool. Nice little solo cameo. Yeah, I just, there's many ways they could go. Plus we still have Crosshair. We have that whole storyline still. Yo, it is starting to narrow down and give us a very, like, this is the plot point. The plot point is to protect Omega and keep Omega away from the Camamoans and whatever the Camamoans' intention is. And then you have the subplot points of the Empire is forming, now the Empire is after them and wants them destroyed. And plus some of the other smaller, even smaller than that threats. So there's a lot going on. This episode was incredible as usual. Plus, I want to know, was that Bespin? It kind of looked like Bespin. And if it was Bespin, then how much does Lando know about what happened there? And if it's not Bespin, then what planet is it? But anyway, that was great. That was fun. Oh my gosh, this episode, I love Star Wars. This is great. What did you guys think about it? Let's talk about it down in the comments. I want to have a conversation with you. And you guys know what else to do. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. It does help the channel out. And have a great day, guys.